You're going to want to save this one to use later. Hey friends, back to Feminist Lawyer. So let's say I was going to go out for a drink and I called an Uber. That Uber driver comes to pick me up. We get on the road, and on the way to the bar, we get into a car accident. We both get taken to the hospital, and as I wake up from anesthesia, they tell me that the Uber driver has had an injury to her kidney, and because she was driving me and she was on the road with me, it was my fault that she was in the accident, and that they need to give her one of my kidneys. Since the accident was a result of my decision to employ her to drive me, and I'm a match for her kidney, and I've got two and she needs one to survive, I have to give her my kidney. How do you feel about that? Do you think I should be forced to give my Uber driver my kidney because my decision is what put her in the hospital? What if the Uber driver were not an Uber driver? What if the Uber driver were my daughter? Because she was picking me up, we got into an accident, and she needed a kidney and I was a match, and they were going to force me to give my kidney to her whether I consented or not. They were going to take my kidney. Would that be right of them to do? To save my daughter's life, to forcibly remove my kidney and give it to her despite my objections? Well, if you think that sounds screwed up, it's because it is. No one can take your kidney, not for your Uber driver, not for your child. That's because your body is inviolable, and the use of your tissues cannot be compelled even at the cost of saving another person's life. This is no different in the case of a pregnancy. Whether you think that baby is a person or not is irrelevant. Personhood is completely irrelevant. That baby cannot survive without the use of my tissues, and keeping me from ending the pregnancy is forcing me to give the use of my tissues to another person. In every circumstance other than pregnancy here in the United States, it is illegal to compel usage of human tissue. You can't force me to donate organs. You can't force me to give blood. You can't force me to cut my fingernails to save the life of someone else. But women? We lose all rights to our bodies as soon as we're carrying some man's baby. Hold on to that little chestnut for the people who say they believe in the Constitution and equal protection. Stay safe out there, friends. Keep fighting the good fight.
No kings!
None.